Well, the football team for the Gamecocks had a little time off, some exams. Some of them graduated and, of course, getting ready to enjoy Christmas as well in Shreveport, Louisiana. But tomorrow they start practicing once again. They'll be back on the field. Today they was in some conditioning training, of course, making sure they stayed in shape after a little break. They'll get going on tomorrow. Brian Hand now joining me with Spurs and Feathers. Brian, of course, it's been a minute since these guys have practiced, have done anything as far as football related since the Clemson game. Have they gotten over the hangover? Are they ready to roll? Are they excited about this bowl game in Shreveport?
Number one, they better have. And number two, I think they are. Everybody, the fans keep saying that, how could they be?
Right.
But that's why you come to college to play football. You want that bowl experience. You want those practices. Let's be honest, you want the swag. You want the gifts. I mean, it's still, that's why you come, and I think they're really excited. And plus, many of them, I'm sure, watched the U Part 2 this past weekend. It was great. And, they're probably excited about taking on a name like Miami.
Well, another thing, a big topic was a lot of folks, there's a report that came out and said, hey, Will Muschamp is a done deal coming to South Carolina, coaching, waiting kind of deal. But Will Muschamp has gone to Auburn. And a lot of folks have been, based on what I hear social media-wise, upset that feel like Steve Spurrier, the Gamecocks, didn't make a push for Will Muschamp. What has that chatter been like on the site?
Well, I mean, here's the deal. There were talks, there were things, but just there's talks about everything.
Right.
I mean, there was no offer. Will Muschamp even said it at his introductory press conference. There was never a done deal.
Right.
That was egregious reporting. It just wasn't, it wasn't done. Steve Spurrier put it plainly. We'll make those decisions after the bowl game, if there are decisions.
Right.
He says it's not something to talk about right now. Yes, people might not be happy about it, but Steve Spurrier has won a lot of games over a lot of years, and whether you like it or not, he has his plan, and he's working towards whatever that plan may be, and we're going to find out what that plan is.
Right. Now, but I'd like to know, do you think there's going to be any changes position-wise? Now Lorenzo Ward seemed to have his job secure and safe. Will there be some changes, though, in the coaching staff?
It wouldn't surprise me. I wish I really knew. I think we were all kind of waiting to see what would happen, because if Will Muschamp does get brought in, then, he makes those decisions.
Right.
But right now, whether Lorenzo Ward keeps his job, which I think he does, like you say, what are they going to do? But like I said, I mean, obviously Steve Spurrier's thinking about it, but I don't think those decisions will be made. He wants to see what happens with the bowl game, give these guys a chance to earn their jobs, and, we'll find out after Shreveport.
Let's switch gears now. The basketball team, South Carolina men and the women, of course, the Lady Gamecocks holding serve at number one in the country still 4 weeks in a row. They go on to Duke, get a big top 10 win. Of course, they're beating the team that they're supposed to beat by a great margin. The men basketball team coming off a huge win, Oklahoma State, and it's rivalry week for them as Clemson comes to the CLA on Friday. So I know Frank wants a lot of people there because he hadn't beaten Clemson yet.
Yeah, he hadn't beaten Clemson yet in his tenure, and it's Clemson, Carolina. You got to get excited for that, and and Gamecock Club members get in free. And not only that, if you come with the Gamecock Club member, you get in free. You show your card. So bring a big group. Gamecocks are averaging over 11,000 fans, so a lot of people are already showing up. Clemson's only averaging 7,000 fans, so put 18,000. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But put 18,000 in there, which is 11 more. I mean, whatever it is, 11,000 more than they're used to seeing. That's a huge advantage for Frank Martin and the Gamecocks.
And we're going to have a lot more in the program because coming up next after Watch Fox News at 10, it's going to be Chalk Talk. The captain, Kerry Rich, will join myself and Brian. We're going to break down the men and the women basketball teams and the upcoming games and a lot of good stuff. Brian will have your news and notes with Spurs and Feathers. All that's coming up next after Watch Fox News at 10. Well, that's going to do it for sports. We'll be back. We'll wrap things up here in just a moment.